welcome back to my channel. So this is normally really different for me. I don't normally start my tutorials with a full makeup look like this for Halloween and a wig. Of course, obviously we are doing a Halloween tutorial for you guys today, so hope that you guys enjoy it. I was definitely inspired by Kaylin. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I'm going to show you guys a look that I was inspired by. She is crazy talented. This one right here. I will link her Instagram and her YouTube channel down below. This girl is crazy talented, and of course I wanted to copy hers but also put my own twist to it and do my own makeup look for this. So if you guys are inspired by my tutorial, please tag me on Instagram because you know that I love to see your recreations, and hopefully this tutorial is easy to follow along with. I'm going to be doing a voiceover because I can't concentrate when I'm painting on my face and talking to you guys at the same time. All the products that I did use for today's tutorial will be linked down below. I hope you guys enjoyed today, my very first Halloween makeup look. Hopefully I can do some more for you guys here on YouTube. Comment down below, let me know what you guys want to see. And yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to be going into the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill palette, volume 2, and I'm using the shade called Crazy, and taking my BEBELLA NG334, a small detailed brush. And what we're going to do, you guys, is place this eyeshadow in the crease, going inner and outer corner, creating like a half circle. And I'm using a more detailed brush because I do want this color to be the main shade. And then to blend out those edges, I'm going to go into Therapy Sesh, still using the same BEBELLA NG334 brush, just to smooth out those edges. And I really want to keep this like in the purpley, orangey family. So right here, we're just going to concentrate and blend back and forth. Now to blend out those edges, I'm going to go into the shade called Positivity, this nice orange shade, and just buff it into the shade called Therapy Sesh, and just blend everything together and make sure that there's no harsh lines. Then going into the P. Louise base shade Rumour 02, and I'm going to go ahead and just create a half circle, kind of like we did with the first eyeshadow, but not going to take it up too high because I still want that purple to peek through. You can create a half cut crease or a cut crease, whatever you guys want to do. This is your look as well, so you can be as creative as you want. And then I'm going to go into the AMREZY palette, picking up the shade called Cupcake, and I'm using my Morphe S30 flat brush to set that primer. And I just wanted a shimmery shade because we have a lot of mattes going on, so I wanted to throw in something different. And then I'm going to go ahead and clean up those lines with the Heavy Metal Urban Decay glitter in the shade Grind. And it's like a light pink shade, and I thought it was perfect for this look. And then going into the Balm Swing Liquid Black Eyeliner, it does dry matte, and I'm just creating a liner, but just going from the inner and outer corner. And then I'm going back to the BEBELLA brush and applying some more of that shade called Crazy towards the inner and outer corners. So kind of creating like a halo eye. And next I'm going to go into the Coconut eyeliner from Morphe, and I'm going to go ahead and just trace the mask on where I want it. This is super important to go in with white or a cream based eyeliner because if you mess up like here, you can just erase it. And redo it again. I feel like black can get really messy, and I just prefer going in with white. Going into the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation in the shade White, I believe. And I'm going into the Fenty Foundation brush 110 to apply this foundation. I used to use face paint, but I felt that foundation is actually a lot better. And yeah, it is in the shade White, and it's a liquid foundation. Perfect for Halloween. I love to pick this up every single year to create makeup looks. I know that last year I've been slacking, but I always I just love using foundation instead of, you know, face paint for these type of looks, because then you can just set it and it doesn't go anywhere, and it does last a little bit longer, and it doesn't get oily. And I did switch brushes, you guys. I'm using the BEBELLA RG221 to get into the corners because the Fenty Beauty one is too thick. So I definitely didn't want to mess this up. So definitely switch your brush to get into those hard to reach places. I'm going to go into a Neutrogena makeup remover wipe just to clean around the edges and make it more sharp and clean. And then going back into that Fenty brush just to set it again and make sure that there's no harsh lines or any blotchiness. And then I'm going to go into the Dreaming in Color palette by BEBELLA, taking a shade called Whitish. And I'm using my Morphe brush, which is the R11, just to set that foundation, I do have a white setting powder, but I couldn't find it. I have a makeup stash here in my room for Halloween, and it's not in there, so a white eyeshadow will do. And it worked out just fine. I'm going to go into the shade called Perversion 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil, which is just a black matte eye pencil from Urban Decay. I'm going to go ahead and tide line and then apply this towards my lower lash line. And then going back into the BEBELLA brush again, the NG334, picking up the shades called Crazy, Therapy Sesh, and Positivity all over again, just to blend that out. And you can take it as low as you want. This will make it look more scarier and just more smoky. And then that same eyeliner, I'm going to place it into my waterline. And now to create the screws on the mask, I am using this detailed brush from Morphe, I believe. I don't remember what number it is, crap, sorry. But it's really detailed. It's like a nice, it kind of reminds me of a paintbrush. Oh, here it is. It's actually the Morphe S11 brush. So you just create circles and then create lines coming out of the circles. And then we'll add more details in just a second. And now I'm going to go into the smudge brush by Sigma. It's the E21. Use my code Sandi and you save 10% with Sigma. So I'm going to go into the shade called Grateful, a nice light brown. And we're going to start to create details around the mask. This will really help it really pop and not look so flat. Details, I feel like, is the best part when it comes to creating Halloween looks, especially like this when you use white, because it's really going to help it pop a lot more and stand out. Still using that same smudge brush by Sigma, I'm picking up the shade called Temptress. It's a black matte shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette. And I'm going to go ahead and start to apply some black towards the corners where the screws are at. So this will actually give it another kick and make it look a little bit more realistic. And then with whatever I have left on the brush, I do start to blend it out, blending it out, and it makes it look a little bit more realistic. Going into NYX liquid eyeliner in the shade White, just to apply a little bit of white dots around the screws, and this will also make it pop a little bit more. It's details, guys. Details make a huge difference. Going back into the Sigma smudge brush, the E21, and what we're going to do, you guys, is remember the lines that we placed in the beginning. So what we're going to do with absolutely no product on the brush, I'm going to go ahead and extend them and stretch them out a little bit more. This will give the illusion that the mask is being stretched, and it kind of makes it look more realistic. And it also, gives it more detailed. I felt like it was also, I wasn't satisfied with the mask. So I was like, let me just see what happens if I stretched out the lines a little bit more. And I feel like it really gives it the illusion of it being pulled. So definitely do that if you like. And then I also, with my, right between my eyebrows, I have Botox there, but I tried to create or make it like if I was mad. And then I just try to follow the lines in between my eyebrows. So again, that really just gives it the illusion that, it's real and it's just being stretched out. Going back to the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter in the shade Grind, I'm going to place this like I'm crying glitter, pretty much. And then I'm going to go back into a clean Morphe M433. And I'm just picking up the shade called, I think I grabbed Little Mama. Yeah, Lolly Mama from the Jaclyn Hill palette. And I am just, applying some eyeshadow on top of the glitter and then taking it down. And then I'm using the back of because I don't have a spoolie. I have spoolies at the studio, but not here with me. So I'm using the back of my eye pencil and applied some mascara, or my brow pencil, and applied some mascara. And then I'm just applying that, down towards my cheeks, which will give you the illusion that I'm crying. And then I'm going back into the glitter again and the shade Grind and applying it on top all over again. And then I'm going into, again, the NYX Liquid Vivid Eyeliners. And this one's in the shade Vivid Fire, and create a heart nose. I thought this was really, really cute. So I don't have a black lip pencil, so I'm going back into the shade called Perversion from the Urban Decay, the one that we did use for the eyes. And I'm going to start to create my clown mouth. So here, people get so creative. I just wanted to keep it very simple and just extended the corners a little bit more and winged it out, like if you were creating like a wing liner on the eye. So extend that out and then connect it towards the bottom. And you can go as far out as you want. But I'm going to keep it right there to make it look more like a clown. And then just connect it towards the top and the bottom. And then I did start to, you know, darken up the corners of the lip. And then start to shade it in with some eyeshadow. But at the end, once we do go in with the liquid lipstick. I'm going to go back into the brush that we did use to clean up the corners, just to clean up any mess around the lips. And then I'm taking the shade Rio from Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick, and I'm going to use this. I thought it was perfect. It's pink. It matched the whole eyeshadow look. And then I do go back into that smudger brush from Sigma. Absolutely love this brush. And I'm just applying some black eyeshadow and just blending it in towards the outer corners to make it look blended. And then just going back into that NYX liquid eyeliner and applying, you know, some more little white line to make it look more detailed. And that's pretty much it, you guys. Hope you enjoy it. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Besitos, los quiero. And if you did recreate it, please tag me on Instagram. Bye.